Yes, YouTube. Good morning and welcome back again. What a night. What a night. FOMC came out and they started dumping. You know, what these market makers always do is that they use these situations, right, to create a sort of fear in the market to stop out a lot of long positions to eventually fly to the moon, right? And that's actually what happened. You know, if you watch my video from yesterday, I told you guys that that I was thinking that they started dumping around 9:30 a.m. New York time. They did. Actually, they sweep till the 618 to create bullish order flow to eventually use FOMC to dump again to the 786, stop out a lot of long positions to eventually go to the moon. You know, to be honest, I jumped in on the 618 to catch the ride up. I was preparing myself for the night to go to bed, right? So I placed my stop loss underneath the wick, underneath the 618. So what actually happened is that I got a notification that my stop loss got triggered. So what I did is I went back behind my laptop to change my plan, right? So I placed a new limit order on the 786. They sweep till the 786 and yeah, I'm big in the gains now, right? So I made somewhere around 600% as we predicted yesterday, right? I'm very grateful for that, you know. So, but I see some opportunities now in the market, you know. This thing is crazy bullish again. We were bearish on the higher time frames, but because we are so bullish, you can see that the divergence are disappearing, and that's something very positive. And when you backtest this situation, you can see that the same situation is playing out like the situation I thought somewhere in January. So as I said, guys, let's go to the chart because I want to show you guys this situation, and I also want to do a more accurate prediction about where I think the price will go, because now we can pull a very nice fib and we can use Fibonacci to predict our take profits. So as I said, guys, let's go to the chart. So as you guys can see now, we're watching at BTC to USDT again, and one thing that's very interesting to see now is that we create the same situation as, oh, I said January, but it was August, from August till October last year, right? So what you can see is this inverted W pattern to retrace the 786 to fly to the moon. And what you can see now is that we're creating the same pattern, inverted W pattern, retrace the 786, and this is your line in descent. This is actually what you want to see more upside, right? Because if you go, if we zoom into the daily, you know, I took profit on this 786 here. I took my profits here. So I missed 200% extra, but you know, I'm a day trader. I like to take profit. I need to pay myself because greed is my biggest enemy, you know, and there's always a new opportunity to enter a new long position, you know. Patience is the key. Do your proper TA, and you know, that's how we do it. So actually, guys, what you can see now is that the same situation is playing out as in September 2024, right? So what happened? So what you see is this inverted W pattern. It's the same pattern as we see here. After this pattern, we create a swing low and retrace the 786 to eventually go to the moon, right? So what you can see here is that we retraced the 786 to go somewhere around minus 4.5 Fibonacci, minus 450% actually. Greed, because this tool is developed to measure fear and greed, right? So our first resistance level was somewhere around minus 250%. So what we can do is we can change this color minus 250% to, let's say, let's make it pink, you know, let's make it pink. So this was our first resistance level, right? After we retraced the 786. Yes, of course, there are some swing lows here because, you know, there was a lot of resistance we needed to break before we actually went skyrocketing, and that was actually this one. That's the same as this one. There was a resistance level on this level, but what you see here actually is that we only have one level to break, right? You wanted to break 106.254k to actually see a lot of gains, right? So minus 250, that was the first resistance level. So when we pull a new fib here, you can see that we retrace the 786 again, right? So our first level should be 150k, where we see resistance based on previous price action, right? History. So what we can do is we draw a line here, but actually we pumped till minus 450. So that's crazy gains actually. That means that we can reach 180k based on previous price action. You know, you can see that after we retrace the minus 250, that we see a lot of resistance coming in, like people selling. So we create a resistance level, you know, price needs to break that level. People are needed to willing to pay more for Bitcoin, right? But with all this great news from yesterday and announcement, I'm sure we can go skyrocket, you know. So actually, based on Fibonacci, I see crazy price action coming in now, you know. I want to show you guys also in the lower time frames what actually happened yesterday. You know, I predicted exactly what happened, right? If you pull your fib on this swing low here to the top of this wick, or it was this one, excuse me, then you can see that I bought my long position here on the 618. You know, it was already late. I live Asia time, so what I did, I placed my stop loss underneath this wick. So we pumped up. I was in the gains, you know. What I did actually is I changed my stop loss to break even, including my fees. So I got stopped out and I didn't lose anything, but I got a notification and I know this thing was going to the moon, so I needed to enter again. So what I did is I put my limit order on the 618 a little bit higher, and it triggered, and then skyrocketing. So I paid myself here on the 786. You know, during Asia, you never know what's happening. For example, there was also a possibility that we retrace the 786. You know, I trade on a daily basis, so I took profits here. You know, super grateful. That's why I'm doing this, you know, to pay myself. So, but yeah, after a retracement here on this swing low, we saw more bullish order flow for BTC. You know, don't chase candles. Just be patient. There are so many opportunities in this market to create money, right? To make gains. So what I'm expecting now is, for example, if we go to the RSI, we don't see any bearish signs yet. They came for sell side liquidity here. So what you see actually now is that the price is coming down again because orders got filled, right? And we're missing volume. So yeah, you know, what can we expect for BTC? Crazy upside. Crazy upside. Let's go to the higher time frame. You see a nice support level here. So I want to see BTC retracing this support level. I want to see an SR flip here. So let's go to the daily. You can see this is a nicely support level. So we actually broke through a very important resistance level, and that was 104.8k. Actually, it was the bearish 786, 104.3k. That was also where I took my profits. So guys, crazy bullish BTC again. You know, I want to see a retracement here. So what you can do, you can wait till we break the last important resistance level, and that's actually this level, 106k. To eventually fly back up. But you know, based on previous price action and the fact that we are in a bull run and all those good news and things, you know, I see crazy upside for BTC. But just wait for retracement, wait for a candle closes above this support level. So there's a possibility that we come down, retrace this level to create a swing high, and you want to see that candle closes above this support level to eventually catch the ride up again, you know. And actually, if you measure this one on the swing high here to the top of this wick, then you can see it's the 786. So what you can do is you can just place a limit order here on 104.8k, a little bit higher, as I tell you guys always, to catch the new ride up, right? And what's our take profit? Sky is the limit, you know, based on previous price action. 150k, 180k. You know, I want to see one snap up to 150k, 149k to create a swing low, and from there on, you know, we have to see what's happening, right? So again, you know, crazy price action for BTC. I closed my long position with, what was it, 530% on 200x, you know, zero fee. So I'm super grateful, you know, super grateful. You know, guys, quick update. I think I'm gonna post tonight a new video also during New York time, because you know, we have to break a very important last resistance here to go to the moon. You know, I'll post a new video update once we broke through this resistance. If I see something important happen in the market, I will update you guys. You know, watch closely to the 50-minute, wait for retracement on 104.8k to enter a long position. Go to the lower time frames once we are at 106.120k. If we see some bearish order flow developing, take profit and wait for a new retracement. But there's a possibility that we snap right through it. So, you know, again, the 50-minute, no bearish sign, so we're still super bullish. BTC came for sell side liquidity. There's a lot of support here, so I'm expecting crazy upside for BTC. As that said, guys, I wish you all a very nice day. Stay safe, make profits, and God bless you all. See you in my next video.